All right, everybody, we're back once again, part two of Who is H Mitch interview. You know, it'll be posted on the Opulent Living Off Top blog. Make sure you go check it out. Follow us on Twitter, Opulent Promo, Opulent PRM, Ace Mitch, everything is spelled correctly. So, let's go.
What up, though? What's going on, everybody?
Man,
It's the boy Ace Mitch.
last time we spoke, we got in a little bit of, what you had going on,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
your music. All right, scratch that. I want to know about Ace Mitch the person, the man.
Word, word,
Ace Mitch. Who is Ace Mitch? Like,
word. Well, we a little bit more. We're a little bit more in a chill setting. So you know what I'm saying. As far as me, man, I've been in Dallas about the last 6-7 years. Been doing music for a while, man, but just now is when it's getting serious. You know what I'm saying I've been through a lot, man. I got a little boy. So I love my little boy, my little boy Christian. He's 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? And, more than anything, I'm a father first before I'm an MC. You know what I'm saying? Before I'm a rapper, man. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, take care of your kids. Love your children first, man, before you go try to chase your dreams and do anything else. What up?
so I know your son's not with you. How does when you're out in the grind away from him, like how do you cope? How do you cope from not being around your little one on an everyday basis?
I mean, to being dead honest with you, my son, man, he moved to Indiana. He moved to Indiana like in December. You know what I'm saying? And it was like right before Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It really hurt me, man. Like you know what I'm saying? It really, it did something to me. So it took that happening, and I was spending like every other weekend with him, man. And so like from that point on, like if you notice, like if you've been following me, then you'll notice from that time on, I've been in a full sprint. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the road with my DJ. I've been on the road with ASAP every single month. You know what I'm saying? Every weekend. You know what I'm saying? From then, man, just so man, I don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about him being gone so much.
So staying busy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like working, man. So I don't just think about, you know what I'm saying, all the time we spent together, man. Because, you know, I got used to having my little boy around, man. You know what I mean? And it just, that really got to me, man. So I just really just went ahead and stayed on the road, man, stayed busy. And then he just moved back, actually, when school started. Actually, he just started first grade. He moved back, so like right now, I'm actually balancing living that life on the road and, you know what I'm saying, staying busy. Like I got myself so busy, but now, you know what I'm saying, having to turn down a little bit and get back to being daddy, you know what I'm saying, so much, man. So I'm kind of trying to balance it out, man. And then at the same time, I'm doing an album, you know what I'm saying, I'm putting my album out, so it's hard and people really don't understand how hard it is, man, but it really does get hard sometimes, but it's cool though. It ain't nothing I can handle.
Outside of the little dude, what like some of the stuff? If you wasn't doing music right now, what would you be doing? Like,
I don't know, I'd be somewhere selling something. I'm a good talker, man. I'll be somewhere selling something, man, whether it be like insurance or whatever. I'll be selling something, man. I don't really like school, like, you know what I'm saying, like my attention isn't like good for school. Like I got out of there pretty fast, man. Like the whole time I was in school, I was like sitting there listening, like okay, but I was like writing rhymes like the whole time I was in school, man. They're doing something else, you know what I'm saying, thinking about other things, man. My attention is like real small. Like you can only keep my attention for so long, and after that, man, it's like,
I got a question. Like, it's personal. All right, when you dropped you did the Who is Ace Mitch 2, and you did the reenactment of what happened to you. Like, I want to know personally, like real talk. How did you get the strength to relive what happened? Like, how did you get the strength to actually relive it and keep on reliving it? Because you keep on having to bring it up, people asking questions. Like, how do you continually not break down, like, and keep strong? Because, like, that shit right there, like, what happened,
yeah.
like, everybody just don't bounce back from that, yo. Like,
Yeah.
that shit make you. break you. And it's making you like how?
You know what's crazy about that, man? I'm a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Gemini, so that means like I have feelings like a light switch, man. Like I turn it on, turn it off. You know what I'm saying? So like for that, honestly, like that didn't bother me, man. Honestly, I made that like it happened so long ago, man, that it was like that to me, like that's just work. Now then when I got to shoot the video, it was like that's just work. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna lie, the first time I saw it, I'm saying not when I was reenacting, but when I saw the video, you know what I'm saying? I kind of shut down a little bit, then got into my own little shell. But then after that, man, it was like, all right, cool. Then I started seeing the success of it. I started seeing the views rising. I was like, and I got more into, oh shit, turn up time, rather than you know what I'm saying, being sad about it. And people were like Ashley, like, you know what I'm saying, one of the promoters, she was like waiting for me to like break down at the shoot. You know what I'm saying? She was thinking like maybe I was gonna break down or stuff like that. But man, like I have a lot of control over my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like I shut them off. You know what I'm saying? Or shut them on. Like however. So it was just work to me, man. Like it really wasn't nothing. Like you know what I'm saying? I deal with that stuff in private. I don't really have to deal with that stuff in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? But it was like it is what it is to me.
And then how do you like? You moving in the same area like where this shit happened? Like I mean, me and you come from, you know, same, like not the same path, but the same environment.
Yeah.
And I know how I feel to have a swivel neck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I mean, you out here doing shows. You running around the city Thursday to Sunday, popping. Like your name ain't like, it's not like you hitting. Ace Mitch is out here. They know Ace Mitch is out here. Like, and you in the same city where they shit jumped off at. Like how do you?
Well, I'm not actually.
Not the same exact city, but the same facility.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything happened in the funk. You know what I'm saying? Everything happened in Fort Worth, man. Like actually, Dallas is in my safe zone. You know what I'm saying? Like at the time, Dallas was my safe zone. Whatever we was doing, man, like we was untouched in Dallas. Like nobody really even knew what the hell we was doing. Like we were good. You know what I'm saying? Out here, well, nobody messing with us. Now out there, it's a totally different city, and I realize how out there is totally different. You know what I'm saying? From being right here. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different, man. So, I mean, out here, man, I'm good. I'm good in the D. Nobody's worried about anything in the D. You know what I'm saying? You can ask about Ace Mitch here in the D, and they might know. You know what I'm saying? You go to the funk, which is 45 an hour away, and you ask like, you know, who is Ace Mitch? They be like, who that nigga is? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I gotta commend you because, like, that's some real superhero shit. Like, like I don't know too many people, like I say, who can come back and then just to not to go on, but people came to me like, yo, you working with Mitch? Like, what happened to him? I'm like, I'm trying to find out too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just go out and ask the man, like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, but then it was just like, it was blown up. Like, everybody was like, she's like, I heard this, but then I see him with you, so I know he good, but like, it was just, you turn the tragedy a minus into a plus. So I gotta tip my hat to you for that, because
I got you, man. Like that situation, man. Like I wasn't thinking about like whenever that situation happened to me. Like when I was, you know, getting back walking and doing all that stuff, man. My right side of my body was stronger than my left side of my body. Like, homie, do you really think I was worried about like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this Who Is Ace Mitch record in a couple years? Like that was on my one part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? It was really just like, man, I was just trying to get better, you know what I'm saying? Like, the doctors were like, you know what I'm saying, like, really talking to me, like, man, people at therapy was talking to me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I was never gonna rap again, like, I really wasn't gonna get it together, man, but I'm so stubborn, you know what I'm saying, and I'm so persistent with everything, man, like, and how I am, when nobody gonna tell me no, like, yeah,
How did
right.
you channel all of that into your music? Take us through the journey from, because writing in and of itself is therapy.
You know
Reenactment is therapy. So take us how you channeled that into the product that we have now.
What kind of backpedaling towards being a father, like what I did, man, like I couldn't write at first. Like my handwriting looked like my little boy's handwriting, basically. You know what I'm saying? But what I did was I just, I took suggestions from my brother and my mother. You know what I'm saying? And I wrote my son a letter every day. I got a journal. You know what I'm saying? I got a spiral. And I wrote him like a letter every day, like a diary. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell like how you start from the beginning. And my handwriting real fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Like horrible. But you can see as I was going, how my handwriting was getting better and how everything was getting better, man. How, you know what I'm saying? I was getting a little better on everything, man. But it was just being persistent on writing, you know what I'm saying, and being continuous, man, with everything I was doing. But you know what I'm saying? It's being able to like the feelings that I was feeling, I wasn't holding those in. I was really being able to put those on paper. You know what I'm saying? And be able to talk to my little boy, man. So like maybe later on when he's old enough, you know what I'm saying, I can give that to him and be like, hey, Daddy was going through this at this time, and you know what I'm saying, I was writing for you. Like I wrote a whole spiral like every day. Like I made that something like a responsibility I had every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have any responsibilities. I didn't have to take out the trash, I didn't have to do shit. You know what I'm saying? But I made that responsibility on myself every day. You know what I'm saying? To do that and to make sure I get up and roll the verse every day. You know what I'm saying? Now, the rhymes were whack as hell. You know what I'm saying? But it was just, you know what I'm saying, me doing it, and then like they got better and better and better to now, hell, 3 years later, I'm putting out an album now. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got better with everything.
There are a lot of artists all over, and we know, some people wake up one day and decide I want to be a rapper. And we won't pretend like that's not true. But my question is, because of your experiences, how important do you think having experiences contributes to the quality of music for an artist? Because there are a lot of artists that don't have nothing to say because they haven't experienced it. How important is that?
I mean, it's important to be true to you. You know what I'm saying? To be comfortable within your own skin. You know what I'm saying? I tell my own story. I don't talk about stuff that other people have experienced or like movies that I've watched. You know what I'm saying? like this is all me. So every time I talk, man, it's crazy, but that's something I actually going through. You know what I'm saying? I lived a good life, man. I've experienced a lot, man. I've traveled a lot, done a lot of things. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all about just being real. Everybody says keeping it real. Keep it 100. That's why on the album I came up with a song that said keep it 100 grand. You know what I'm saying? That's a step above 100. You know what I'm saying? Everybody says keep it 100. They ran in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Keep that 100 grand. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real with yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Be able to wake up and look in the mirror and be satisfied with what you see. You know what I'm saying? I do that every day.
That's a hard task for some people.
Yeah, not your boy.
Yeah, because it's. Right now, we're in a society that likes to, because everything is visual, so they feel like they've got to show and or be something that conforms to what people see, whether it's to get numbers or likes or views or any of that. So how do you keep it real? How do you keep it 100 grand?
I mean, shit, I keep it 100 grand. Just like, obviously, like with the album, I came out with Badass as a single, you know what I'm saying, Act Up as the singles, but man, I could have came up with a video for either one of those, but what I did was I went and got Who Is A Smitch, so you could tell who I was, you know what I'm saying, introduce yourself, introduce the crowd to that artist, you know what I'm saying, to that man, so they see what I've been through and they see, you know what I'm saying, what I'm going through, man, who I really am, rather than just being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I did that, and that's all I'm saying. I'm like introducing myself to people, man, keeping it all the way funky, all the way 100 grand for people, man. And I decided to go that route rather than just like put out another ass song, do another ass video at a club and everybody shaking their ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real with people for a minute, because nobody, you know what I'm saying? You can never deny the truth. That's one thing you can't do. You know what I'm saying? You can deny whatever you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not from the D. You know what I'm saying? So anybody can deny anything about my music that they want to, man. But when I put that Who Is A Smitch out, they can't deny it. They can't deny the truth. That's real. What you possibly gonna say about the truth? You know what I'm saying? You can't say shit about that. You couldn't tell me anything at all. You can't do nothing but salute and walk off. Like, man, already, nigga, that's real. Just leave it at that.
So what's up next for you?
Oh, man. I mean,
We've
putting
got the
album
visual,
out. Yeah, putting the album out
and
next
that is
week.
coming when?
Next week on 31st. You know what I'm saying? It'll be available on iTunes. It's gonna actually be a free download on iTunes. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that, but we got the album listening party on Monday. You know what? Actually, we're gonna shoot the Codeine video on Sunday. So we're gonna start shooting that on Sunday. So it's gonna be hella dope. You know what I'm saying? Homie Danger, man. Danger, he's such a fucking genius, man. Like he comes up with these crazy things, man. We was on the road all week last week. We did San Antonio, we did Houston, man, and we're just coming up with all kind of stuff, man. So I'm really excited to see what that video is gonna turn out like, you know. So after that, man, then we're gonna either choose to do badass video or the actor video. You know, so I gotta get into twerking. I gotta get these checking out. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about Drive, the album that's dropping.
Oh man.
Tell us about the kind of music that we'll find on the album and.
Well, I mean, I'm a high energy person, so my whole album is really high energy. I'm a turn up person, so I've really just like tried my best to perfect turn up music, like you know what I'm saying. So every song on the album is gonna make you be like, damn, you know what I'm saying. And shout out to Luke Kang, shout out to Jay White, Lone Star, like every producer on the album like gave me their best, you know what I'm saying. And so that was really dope, you know what I'm saying. I recorded like 75 songs, man, like since I moved back to Dallas, man. And now I took it down to like my best like 14 songs that I felt like is gonna be like the best out of everything that I've done, man. And so that's where I'm gonna go with. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna roll with.
Were there any artists or producers that you might have wanted to work with on this album but didn't get a chance?
Not as many producers. I mean, I pretty much worked with a lot of people that I wanted to work with. You know what I'm saying? Now I was allowed to work with. I mean, there's always people out there. I'll never turn it down to really work with anybody. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple more artists that I wanted to get it in with that I didn't really get to get in with, just because, man, just there's time between myself and them and things like that. But I'm pretty satisfied, you know what I'm saying, with what I did, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ace Boogie, Pook Leroy, Young Nation, man. Keith Jacobs, like, you know what I'm saying, Loose Loan, you know what I'm saying, like everybody, thank you, brother. Everybody that you know what I mean, that was part of the album, man. I'm really satisfied. I'm hella satisfied, really, to be honest with you.
Are there any artists or producers that you'd like to work with in the future that you just say, man, I want to work with that cat?
Oh man, there's of course, man. Like we hung out with Drummer Boy, like we hung out with Drummer Boy a couple weeks ago, man. I love to get in the studio with Drummer, man. He's dope. He's dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I want to get in the studio with the homie S Fresh. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get the studio with him this time. I want to make sure I do that. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple people, man, here and there that I definitely want to be able to get it in with. That, you know what I'm saying? This next time around. You know what I'm saying? The homie Big Hood. You know what I'm saying? I actually got a record with Big Hood. But I just didn't get it all the way done. You know what I'm saying? I didn't finish it. We didn't end up using it. But this next time, yeah, I got you, Hood.
So what time on Monday? Where?
Oh, 9 to 11 at Kush on Greenville. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the album listening party. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play most of the album for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have exclusive copies. You know what I'm saying? So you get a new exclusive copy before it comes out on Thursday. So you get it, you know what I'm saying, early. So a couple of little VIP handout. You know what I'm saying?
And on Halloween, October 31st, when the album drops. Where can they get that?
Yeah, they can get on iTunes, you know what I'm saying? Just Ace Mitch Drive is going to be on iTunes, you know what I'm saying? iTunes, Rhapsody, DatPiff.com, all your mixtape sites. It's going to be everywhere, remember, free download, you know what I'm saying? If you really, really just want to go somewhere and get it, you know what I'm saying? You go to my website, acemitch.com. I have everything, you know what I'm saying? You already know.
Well, thank you for taking this time on part 2.
Thank you, and thank you for eating me. Hey, they missed the good meal. Hey, Denny's has some slapping food this time. And we good. I'm not even gonna lie.
Late night hours.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what time is it? It's 2:16 right now. We out here just chilling, you know what I'm saying, after the show, so it's cool, man. I'm real good. I'm really satisfied with everything. I'm really happy, man. I'm ready to turn up.
Absolutely. Thank you again.
Well, people, that concludes part 2. Who was Ace Mitch? Give me a little bit. It'll be on the blog. OpulentLivingOffTop.com. Make sure you follow Ace Mitch at Ace Mitch on anything you want to look for him on. It'll be Ace Mitch. Follow us, Opulent PRM, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And follow us in these streets. We out here.
Drive.
Vroom.